Hello everybody, Livio Ferrero here and welcome. Today in this brief video I would like to speak about the idea creation, the process of idea creation for a right business. Okay, here what we are going to cover in this video, we will see which are the three key elements of a right business. We will see where we have to look for sources of opportunity, and in the end we will go through the idea source workflow that you have in the NLiFe planner. Before jumping to it, let me present a little bit. I'm Livio Ferraro. I am more than 10 years as executive consultant around the world. I am an entrepreneur, founder of two startups, and I am a professor of entrepreneurship. Further, I am the creator of the NLiFe planner, the planner that gives you 6-25 steps in order to design your business idea successfully. Today, we will focus our attention on stage 2, idea creation, and in particular on source of opportunity. Let's jump into it. So, which are the three key elements of a right business? Any business, any successful business has at least these three elements. They found a problem, they found a solution to this problem, and they found a pay niche willing to pay for this solution. Bigger the problem is, more important the solution is, more willing to pay a niche is. So it's very important to really get this simple three fundamental elements of a right business. Right business does not mean successful business, because then you have the go-to-market, you have the operational model, you have the all the business design, but at least a business idea is right if it's founded on these three elements: problem, solution, and in particular a pain niche. Okay, then we will see in another video what that means, niche. But anyway, take in mind these three basic elements. For example, some very important startups, for example, the food delivery, okay, which is the problem of the food delivery, that the food delivery is going to solve. I'm so tired, I want my dinner, and I want it now. So this is the problem, and the food delivery is the solution to this problem, and there is a niche that is willing to pay for that. And basically the niche of the food delivery is professional, single professional, that after a work day, this professional come back to home and he needs a dinner, and he needs the dinner ready, and he's willing to pay for the dinner because he's tired. So this is a very specific problem to a specific niche and a specific service. Okay, or for example, Spotify, the iPod, the iPod is a solution to a problem, which is the problem: I want my music and I want it now. Okay, and if you start to analyze all startup, all great business in terms of problem, solution, and niche, you will see that all businesses have this kind of solid foundation. Okay. So important to say, how much money do I need? This is very important because a lot of my students, this is a common myth. A lot of my students say, okay, I can find a problem, I can find solution. Maybe I hope that I have right identified a niche is willing to pay for my solution. But in order to make great business, I need a lot of money. Okay, that's not true. That's not true. And let me show you some example. For example, Benny is an Irish guy with a very great talent for languages, and he started to learn languages in a very fast way. So one day he decided to use this framework that he used for himself also to teach other people to learn languages in very fast way. And so what is this problem? The problem is I need to learn a new language in a very fast way. What is the solution? I can propose my solution that is my framework, my method that Benny uses for himself, and now he try to structure this model and propose to other people. Which are the niche? The niches are, for example, professional that has to professional that have to learn very fast a new language because he is going to another place and he needs to learn new language very fast, or students and so on. So he identified a very good niche, a problem that is a very widespread problem, and he proposed his solution. Anyway, now Benny has more than 300,000 language acres, so he has sold more than 300,000. It's very, very good, very good results. And how much he invested? Just time for just the money for a platform and the time. So I don't think that this is a huge investment. Or for example, music teachers helper. This platform has been made by a music teacher. He had a lot of students and he had a very great problem to manage the progress of each student, to manage the accounting process of each student, the appointment, the schedule, and so on. So he decided to use a tool for himself in order to allow him a very easier management of all students. And he saw that this tool was very helpful, and he thought maybe the problem that I have is a common problem that all music teachers have. And so he designed this platform, he delivered this platform, and it's a great success. So what is the problem? The problem is I need to remember or to manage all my students in terms of remember which progress also each students have, remember the appointment, remember the accounting project, and so on. For each student has his history. So I need to remember all this, I need to manage all this. What is the solution? I can give you the tools to manage for you all this stuff. What is the niche? Music teacher. Okay, so this is a very common framework, and also in this case the investment required was not so much, just the investment in a platform. Okay, or for example Brittany Brown, she provides consulting services for beating binge eating. So what is, again, just go very fast again. What is the problem? Binge eating. What is the solution? The method of Brittany Brown. What is the niche? The niche is all people that suffers of these diseases. So that's the framework, and the framework works for all idea. And in this case, the investment was not much. So we at least decide to beat this myth that in order to make great business you need great money. In this case, I will show you 3 examples that is going to give you a view that is not so true. The idea that to make great business you need to have a lot of money. So to build a venture, no certification, no title, no office, no money, and so on. Just find a solution to a problem. Okay? This is a very important quote to take away. Let's go to the second part of this video, the sources of opportunity, where how to look for opportunity. According to the Smart Entrepreneur book, Bart Claris and Sabrina Kef, that very good book from INSEAD Business School, the sources of opportunity are the two type. The first one is demand pull idea. The demand pull idea means service or products in response to a customer need. So the basically is what we have just seen. You need to identify a customer need, you need to identify a problem, and just find a service or product in responsible to this customer need. And if you identify a problem and you identify a product in response to this problem, you just need to focus on marketing, on sales, and on the way to intercept this client. Okay, so this is the first cluster of source of opportunity. The second cluster of source of opportunity that is very powerful and a lot of people do not see in this as a huge value, but there are a lot of value. There is a lot of value. It is the knowledge push idea. The knowledge push idea typically involves technology or component that must seek for an area of application for a market. Okay, so in this case, you have a technology, you have a competence, and you need to find the best way to apply this technology to a market, okay, to a profitable market. And we will see some example. Let's just to show you the first thing, the powerful of this framework. For example, Joy Mangano. Joy Mangano, she is the inventor of the miracle mop, okay? She just to give you some history facts. Joy Mangano, she at 33 years old, she was divorced with 3 children and a teeny 2-bedroom house. So she started to go for occasional job, and she was really in trouble. Okay, she had really financial trouble. Anyway, one day Joy found a solution to a problem. Housewives like Joy had to use ranks to clean the floor that had to be squeezed in water by hand, and further, housewives had to bend over to do this type of operation. No, you can figure out you need to wash the floor, so you have to get down, put your hand in the dirty water and squeeze the rank. Okay, so one time Joy Mangano invented the miracle mop, a mop that can squeeze by itself and avoid the whole process just mentioned. So this is a very, very, very good idea, and she found a very good solution to a problem for a specific need. Anyway, now Joy Mangano has an empire. She has sold more than 3 billion worth of home product. So she's really great, and now she's one of the richest girl in the United States, and she now is an inventor. Okay, this is the classical example of the power of the demand pull idea. Let's see the second case, the knowledge push idea. For example, in this case, it is an Harvard Business School case study. You can download it on the website, and it's a real case study of the Polyphonica company. Polyphonic company. In 2003. Polyphonic invented an algorithm that mixed music and math. Okay, so they had a technology, and all the case is going through how to apply this technology and in which market in order to find a more profitable application. But let's jump in another case. For example, John Collins. John Collins is a great example. This is a very great example. John Collins is a professor of Imperial College, and he is also a co-founder of bioengineering unit at Imperial College. Anyway, in his research on arteries, so we are in the medical sector. In his research on arteries, he discovered that the blood does not normally flow in a strange trajectory through the vessel, but rather swirls in a rotating three-dimensional spiral, which gives the flow increased momentum. No, so the spiral flow is further helped by subtle helical shape of arteries themselves. So basically, he invented an application to move blood faster in arteries. Okay, one day they understood that this application, this technology, can be also used in oil ring sector. Okay, and so and this is a very great application and a very great market. And now this technology has been applied to petroleum and to extraction of oil rings. So very, very, very good application. Okay, we have a lot of this example in entrepreneurial history. For example, if you want to go deeper, you just download the MIT Sloan Management Review, finding application for technologies, readings, very good readings, in order to go deeper. Okay. And finally, the last part of this video, we will see the idea source workflow that is part of the NLiFe planner. Okay, we have seen that we have around us the opportunity to look for business idea, and this is a process that I invented and I used for with several of my students, just to give them the flavor that opportunity are everywhere. And this is a very good workflow used also by most of my students, and a lot of my students found a very great idea using this framework. What is the framework? Okay, for the next 30 days, you need to start questioning everything. If you don't have a business idea yet, just to follow this workflow. For the next 30 days, start questioning everything. Okay? Talk to the people in the street, call friends, just be more open-minded to find questioning everywhere. Okay? Because you need to identify 10 problems or uncover the side people have. Okay? For the next 30 days. 10, really, it's not so much. Problems are everywhere, uncovered needs are everywhere. So, in fact, for example, how many times do you find some great business idea, great startup, you say, oh, it's so simple, I could think about that, okay? So, just that's why, because sometimes people do not want to focus really on a really questioning, looking to the world. So just for the next 30 days, just to identify 10 problems, okay? You identify 10 problems, and on that you have to choose 3 problems you believe are the most powerful, okay? So pick up 3 of 10 problems that you have identified. Now that you have your 3 problems identified, it's time to organize a brainstorming meeting, okay? Brainstorming meeting is to ask 4 or 5 people, friends, colleagues, and so on, to come in a place and just looking to start this free open discussion on these 3 problems. I will show you how to manage the brainstorming. Anyway, try to choose people with different background, because the discussion, when there is a lot of diversity, really goes to jump to another kind of value, to another level of value. So try to have different people with different background and characters, because innovation needs diversity. Okay? Here, how to conduct the brainstorm meeting. The brainstorm meeting, just schedule half a day for this. Okay? Try to choose a comfortable room, and it's important to have a blackboard to write on it. Okay? So before you start the brainstorming, define by yourself the 5 criteria that for you are most relevant in picking up a possible solution. For example, I will choose solution that will be less cost consuming, or that will be less complex, and so on, or more technology advanced, because you like technology. So try to find 5 criteria that will help you to pick up the right solution to the right problem at the end of brainstorming. Okay? And with this criteria, you have by yourself. Don't think about this criteria during the brainstorming. It's for you. It's for choose at the end of the brainstorming the best solution. Now start the brainstorming. Okay, the criteria, it's very important. You need to define the criteria in advance the brainstorming, because you don't have to be influenced by the brainstorming. Okay, now start the brainstorming, dedicating to each of these three problems 1 hour. Okay, and in this 1 hour should be divided in these steps. The first 20 minutes you need to analyze with your people in the brainstorming. You need to analyze the problem in details, what are the causes, why does it happen, just to go much in deeper of the problem. The next 30 minutes, start proposing any possible solution. It's very important for the brainstorming success that all people feel free to propose any kind of solution. There are no stupid solutions, there are not fake solutions. Just propose any idea comes in mind. Okay, it's very important during the brainstorming to feel free. Okay, and just start writing. For if you have bought the NLiFe planner, you can use this brainstorming matrix. Okay, you have the problem here. You can note any possible much details of the problem, and you can note here possible solution that comes from the brainstorming. Okay, and then you can pick up later some more reasonable solution. But in this phase, in the brainstorming phase, just use this matrix to write the problem in details and any possible solution that all the audience proposed you. Okay, great. Then once the brainstorming is finished, because you have done this process for all three ideas, I can repeat again. You have the problem, you start the before the brainstorming, you define 5 criteria, you start the brainstorming, you dedicate 1 hour to each problem. The first 20 minutes is to analyze in detail the problem. The next 30 minutes is to start proposing any possible solution, and the last 10 minutes is just to recap all solution that the brainstorming gives you. Okay, once you have done this for each of these 3 problems, you need to reorganize all idea and try to really fine-tune all content in a more organized way, just to reread all your notes and pick up the best solution. Okay, you can put here, for example, the most reasonable solution. Okay, now based on the criteria you have identified in advance of brainstorming, just give a score to one of solution identified for the problem, the relating problem. This is, for example, the decision matrix. Here you can write the 5 criteria. Here you can write the best solution to problem 1, the best solution to problem 2, the best solution to problem 3, that coming from brainstorming, and give a score. The solution that has a higher score is solution that you have to pick up. And so is this, you are really ready to fill this page that is the problem you want to solve and the solution you want to provide. Okay, this is really a framework that I've been used several times with my students with a great success. Okay, so congratulations, now you have a problem and solution to work on, and you can go on the process. I would like to end this video with this quote of Richard Branson: business opportunity I like basis. There are always another one coming. So for people who think that there are no business opportunity, it's a common fake myth. Business opportunity are everywhere. Just you need to stop to lose your energy in funny stuff and focus and see the world with a very question in mind. Okay? That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and you can reach me by mail at info@nlifeplanner.com. Just follow our Instagram page, NLiFe Planner, and that's all. We will keep in touch. Okay? Thanks for watching.